hypothetically, who would you rather have for the next 4 seasons, deGrom or Bieber?
Well, listen, usually when you see a guy with that age difference, you tend to go for the age difference, but I'm not. I'm going to go with the GOAT. I think Jacob deGrom is the best pitcher in the game, has been the best pitcher in the game for the past 2 or 3 years. And when you have a guy with that kind of greatness who's done it the way he's done it, dominating it, he does it easy, the kind of body, so I think he will be able to continue to do it for the next couple of years. I'm going to be a deGrom guy because he's the GOAT. He's the best pitcher in baseball. For me, he's the best pitcher in the world right now. If you're the best pitcher in the major leagues, you're the best pitcher in the world, and he's done it. So that's why, even though the age difference, you can quite talk about the age difference, but it's just too much dominance.
Yeah, you know, let me preface this by saying if I'm the Mets, I'm not trading deGrom for anybody because he's that good. He's the best pitcher in baseball. But in a vacuum, that age difference to me is so dramatic. If you're talking about 4 years, I would have to take Bieber because the chance of injury for a guy like deGrom, as athletic as he is, he looks like a guy who could last. Still, you get into your late 30s, it's much more significant than it is for a guy like Bieber who's 25 years old. So I'd have to go Bieber.
Did you hear that, New York City and the surrounding tri-state area? John Harper just picked against Jacob deGrom. That is sacrilege around these parts to say anything about Jacob deGrom other than what Omar said, that he's the GOAT. Look, Harp, I agree with you in the sense that you're right. You're logically right. You go with the age. But my gut has to go with deGrom just like it does with Omar. That might be wrong. He may be somebody who starts to break down. You hope he isn't for his sake and for the Mets' sake. But that age is real. That difference is there. And perhaps if you make the choice of deGrom, you regret it in 2-3 years. But he's just so dominant. He's a generational talent. And with Bieber, like, he's great, but even this year at 33 and 25, deGrom's statistics and his performance are still notably better right now with that age difference.
Yeah,
so
I hear you. I hear you, Andy. And don't tweet at me, please. But I'm just saying.
I'll leave that to the masses.
If you're leaving, if you're talking 4 years, that's a long time. But if I'm trying to win a championship, I'm taking deGrom. So let's make that clear.
The way you guys are talking about 32 makes it seem really old, so I think we should just take a step back there, all right? Some of us are aging and getting close to 32. Some of us.